You get me? I could get myself shot. Where he was projectile vomiting out of his mouth, mate. You go, yeah, get a fucking job. I've had people say that to me. It's horrible sleeping outside, full stop. Especially when you feel nervous and you feel you've never done it before. You know what I mean? It's something I've never done.
So as long as
just because they're homeless, right? It doesn't mean, yeah, that they're not a person. They haven't got a conscience. They haven't got a heart. They haven't got a family. They haven't got, no. How do you know what that person's been through? Like yourself, like you've been. How can I put it? You've been highlighting about homeless people, yeah, and what they're going through. But every homeless person you see on the street, you've got to think, yeah, they've got a life behind that. It's not how they got themselves there today. Yeah, it's about family. It's about responsibilities. Yeah, and some people just do it because they want to do it. Some people do it because they've got no choice. Some people do it because they think it's funny. You know what I mean? But you got to think that person that you walk past, like when you see someone begging, yeah, and they just look at you and you go, yeah, get a fucking job. I've had people say that to me. Get a job. And I'm like, yo, how can I get a job when I've got a cerebral palsy, you fucking knobhead? And he's like, yeah, what? And then I've had someone else shout at, a couple of weeks ago, someone shouted at this bird that I was with, yeah, and she was having a pipe. She was having a pipe in someone's fucking alleyway, like the side of their house, yeah. And I was telling her, yeah, fucking move from here, yo, you're gonna get seen. And she's like, I don't give a fuck, you get me? And I was like, I don't want to hang around with you. I was thinking, nah, man, because she's just like one of them people that bring you on top. If you want to keep yourself under the radar, she's one of them people that would just like bring you bang on top.
What? So you keep it under the radar from some people?
Yeah, obviously.
So how does that work when you need a hit?
When I need a hit,
and you're with someone that you want to keep it under the radar with?
Nah, that person. The person I spend most of my time with is, and at the end of the day, she knows what to do.
But you said you keep it.
Yeah, like family. It's a family, certain family members. Yeah, keep it down. I don't go on like you smoked about 100 quid worth of crack today and all that. I don't do that. You know what I mean? But sometimes it gets me to the point where I'm like, where I feel paranoid or I feel like twitchy. Like looking behind me all the time, looking over my shoulder. And I don't like that. I don't like the feeling. But you get in that frame of mind, and that's how it ends. You know what I mean? You end up spending like fucking stupid amounts of money. What for? You know what I mean? Yeah, my philosophy about crack is this, yeah? You buy one first thing in the morning, yeah? The first pipe you have is the best pipe you can have, right? You have a big pipe, yeah? I'm not talking a massive pipe, but I've sent, this is an example for you. I've sent green, yeah? I've sent the guy green to the point where he was vomiting, where he was projectile vomiting out of his mouth, mate, yeah? Because I've gone like that to him, I've gone, yeah, I do this. And I put a full 20-pound stone on the pipe, and I said, yeah, whack that quick. And we both done it at the same time, yeah? Because I've gone there at like midnight, yeah? And I sat there till the next day. And I've gone through like 300 quid worth of money and that, yeah. And I bought like I said before, I bought like half gram of this and a gram of that. But I'll just snap a piece off, yeah. I won't even think of the size or anything. I just go, yeah, I'll do that. And my philosophy with crack is this, yeah. Your first pipe of the day is the best. After that, you're just chasing it. You're just wasting your money. Because the first one of the day is the best. That's the one you get the hit off. The rush, you know what I mean? That whoa, and then after that, you're just wasting your money because you're just chasing that same buzz.
So, to bring it back to a question before.
Oh, sorry, go on.
So you said that it's hard for people to come off the drugs.
Yeah, it is.
So you've tried to come off the drugs before?
Yeah.
And how long did that last?
About fucking 2 years.
And did you see any like withdrawal symptoms?
No.
No withdrawal symptoms?
No.
So you've never had any withdrawal symptoms?
No, not off crack. It's all in the mind. The crack. It's all in the mind. I've had people say in it when you go on these like rehab places. Yeah, you can only go in rehab if you're on heroin. Yeah, they don't do rehab for crackheads. It's all in the mind. It's all in that focus or circle of people that you're on ground with. It's your determination to say to yourself, I'm not going to spend this 20 quid on a crack, yeah, on a £10 crack or 3 for 20 or whatever. I'm not going to spend that money on that. I'm going to spend it on myself. Get me? But it's a tricky situation. It is.
There was going to be so crack doesn't have any physical.
No, it makes your mind go a bit fucked. Yeah.
Doesn't it change the way you look?
Yeah, of course it does.
So what else does it do physically?
Obviously, it rots your teeth. Obviously, it makes you underweight because it don't. When you have it, yeah, when you have it like when you're constantly hammering it all day, you don't eat, you don't sleep. You just focused on that thing. I mean, yeah, I could do benders, yeah, where I've done like 4 or 5 day benders, where I've gone back to, yeah, and I've just sat in the chair and just collapsed, just like both, and that's me gone for 3 days asleep. You get me?
Does it stain your hands as well?
No,
doesn't stain your
no.
hands.
The heroin stains your hands, mate. The heroin, you know what I mean? The crack doesn't do nothing, bro. All you're doing is you're ingesting smoke. That's all you're doing. The only place it's hammering is your lungs and your mind, your head, because you're hammering it that much. You're not eating, you're not sleeping. It just fucks with your mind. Your physical state, yeah, your physical state is like I said, you don't eat, you don't sleep, whatever. It's not good, bro.
You've been homeless.
I've been homeless for like 2.5 years now.
And you've slept in various places.
Yeah. One of them was over
there. What was it like sleeping there?
Not good. Not good sleeping outside full stop, is it? But you sleep where you sleep.
Okay.
The sentence from here, bro. Here. And the reason why I used to sleep down this here, because of this. Like, I felt safe in it. Like, not many people see you in it. People that know you anyway. In it. But yeah, this is where I used to put my tent up, and I've gone bigger as well. I've gone from a 4-man tent to a 6-man tent. So that's 2 dome tents.
What,
Yeah.
you used to stay here with other people?
No, I used to stay here on my own. I used to have a kettle, a metal kettle, and one of these little square burners, like a gas burner, what you can put your kettle on, and I could cook a breakfast. Yeah. And man had sleeping bags, blankets, pillows, you name it.
I used to sleep in a bush in a park for about fucking 8 weeks, and it was horrible. Horrible sleeping outside full stop. Especially when you feel nervous and you feel you've never done it before. You know what I mean? It's something I've never done. I've always had somewhere to go.
Yo, I slept in a bush over there. I slept in a tent over there. Yeah. This is my local hideout. Where I feel safe. I don't feel safe in here, but I mean, like, see there, that bush over there, get that bush on film. See the little gap in the middle there? At the side there. Get the thing there, front road over there, but you go there with it, you used to sleep in there. You used to sleep in there with it. Oh, get it? Can you get it? Can you get on the video there? In that gap there? Got it? Yeah? That's where I used to sleep, bro. Man, them used to sleep there. And I slept all over this estate, bro. But yeah, man, them's been everywhere, bro. This is just one of the places. If I took you to all the places, bro, man, you'd run out of film. Seriously, bro.
So what was the first day? How did you feel the first day you
Scared.
were on the streets?
Scared, nervous. Felt sick, sweaty palms and all that. Fucking, it's horrible. The feeling you get because you're out there in the open. I slept in tents. I slept in bushes. I slept on park benches. I slept in car parks. You name it. There's endless places.
What's the worst danger you've seen?
What do you mean the worst danger?
As a homeless person, as being homeless.
Someone set on fire in the tent. The one thing that someone told me was, if you're in a tent, yeah, and you're homeless, don't ever zip your sleeping bag. Don't ever zip yourself up in your sleeping bag. Always leave your sleeping bag undone so you can get out, in case anyone starts. But I seen a guy in the town get set on fire, and he couldn't get out quick enough, and he died. You know what I mean?
You saw this.
Yeah.
Can you explain the situation?
Yeah, the guy obviously sleeping in a tent, innit? And he was on someone's. I mean, in town, yeah, you've got like certain places you can go, but people run it. Homeless people like to say, "This is my spot," or "This is my guys." Yeah, you have about 4 or 5 of them, yeah, that all go to that one spot and sleep, yeah. And if someone new comes, it's like, "Yo, you can't sleep here," they've got to check you out and all that. And that's what the guy did. He just put up his tent one day, started crashing there, and then one day he just didn't wake up because he set his tent on fire.
Another homeless person.
Yeah, yeah. And that was the one thing he said to me was, he was the one that said it to me, was, whatever you do, don't ever zip your sleeping bag fully up. Don't zip yourself up in it.
He was the one who said it to you.
Yeah, yeah. Don't ever, that's what he said to me. There's one bit of advice he could give me, was don't ever zip yourself up fully in your sleeping bag.
Which town did this happen in?
Manchester.
What do you remember the guy's name?
Piccadilly? No, it was years ago.
Wow.
It was years ago.
Wow.
But he was an old boy, you know what I mean?
Mm. So have you ever been robbed while you've been homeless?
Have I ever been robbed? No.
Not by another homeless person, no.
No. No, but I've lost clothes and belongings and stuff like that. But they've never been robbed. Never been robbed directly. Like someone might just find your bag or something where you stashed it, and then you've lost obviously what's in your bag. You know what I mean?
So it's really dog eat dog in the homeless world.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Yeah. It's like every man for themselves, mate.
Homeless people don't unite with each other. And
yeah, they don't, mate. It's every man for themselves out there, mate. Dog eat dog. That's what it is, mate. Reckon what?
If you did unite, could some changes be made for the homeless?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. If people focused on getting off the street, like when the pandemic, here's an example for you. When the pandemic was on, and everyone was told to go home, how would the homeless people go home? Where were they gonna go? They got put in hotels. You know what I mean? When Boris Johnson said to everybody, "Go home, stay at home," you know what I mean? Where did the homeless go? They were just put up in hotels. And that, and then when it was all like, yeah, we can all come back out, everything's normal, then they just got tossed out again like they were nothing. So what does that tell you?
What happened to you during COVID?
I was alright, me. I had a flat. I was in Blakely then. But yeah, I came back down here for my daughter, and then found out that obviously she passed away in a car crash. So I don't even want to go there with that one.